In this video, I'd like to show you how you can use Gutsy's Process Explorer feature to understand where your bottlenecks are, to understand how conformant you are to your documented process, how you think in an ideal world your process should work, and which process executions are leading to risks, and which ones you are out of your SLA or breaching your SLA on, without having to manually compare data from multiple platforms or multiple tools and between different teams that are part of your process. So I've onboarded all the tools that are a part of my vulnerability management program for cloud instances. So this is my program, and I can see that the data is already ingested, and Gutsy has automatically started showing how my program does. What I have here are two blueprints where I said how my documented process works. And I can compare these blueprints, again, each of these executions of the process, to see where I am deviating from my expected process. If my expected process SLA is within 3 weeks and 4 days, I can see cases where I'm obviously breaching that SLA, and not only that, really understand why or where that deviation is coming. And the deviation in this case, for example, is in the ticket assignment. So I see that the ticket was reassigned to a different project, but that reassignment cost 7 weeks. I can also use the case viewer to understand more granular details, like who was the assignee, what was the timestamp, what was the CVE, who was the caller. So I can go back to the teams and drive accountability to really understand why it took so long and maybe avoid that reason, avoid that cause in my future executions. I can also add different filters, such as show me everywhere where the variants don't include GitHub pull requests merge. And now I can see all the cases where I'm expected to submit a fix, but I closed out the ticket and instead of in my expected process where it should follow a sequence which leads to fixing the vulnerability, I simply closed out the ticket or stayed in a signed way and did not really do anything about it. For things like that, I can also not just compare, but add tags to really go back and work on it. So in this case, I've added a tag to do, but I also can pin the variant so that it stays on top of my results, and I have a direct link to it that I can share with my teammates and to take action on. I can also take action from here where I say anytime I meet this specific criteria, which is severity being critical and my SLA going out of bounds, which is case duration being more than, let's say 14 days, I want to automatically tag that variant and call it risk or call it something that I need to do. And then everything that follows this criteria will automatically be tagged for me to be able to filter on and share results with my specific teammates to take a look at with higher priority. So these are some of the ways that Gutsy can help you improve your performance, understand your risks, and really drill into the details to drive accountability between different teams and different members of the team to reach that ideal process that you think or you would like to reach according to your documentation.